Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight. Welcome back to Dead Cells, the King's Hand update. When we last left off, we were continuing our valiant and noble struggle to get over our own incompetence and actually get a win in here. Like, now that we're in the actual proper, full King's Hand build in, you know, its full King's Handiness. Oh, heck. Anyway, yeah, so it's going, you know, to some extent. Though, when it comes to, like, the current balance and state of the game, I want to add have an addendum here, which is, and this is not exactly, like, this isn't 100% original thought coming from me right here. It's crowdsourced a little bit from what I have read from other people's kind of complaints, particularly about these higher difficulty levels, and it plays a little bit into, like, the whole thing I was getting on about, like, how not all weapons are created equal, and there's, like, a bit too big of a disparity between, like, what's good and what's kind of trash right now, in my opinion. But the other thing with that is also the fact that the prisoner cells itself, the very first level, the level you start the game in, is either the easiest level in the game, especially at higher difficulties, or it is the hardest. And once again, we're gonna take good old Yummy Yoghurt here to hopefully give ourselves a second shot at life for, you know, my inevitable failure and death and despair that will follow it. But yeah, like, I guess the problem with the prisoner cells is that just because, on account of it being like such a closed, claustrophobic area, there's like only so many weapons you can get, most of them being like the super powered ranged weapons that have like enemy penetration on them, or like the war spear, for instance. That's probably one of your best friends when it comes to melee weapons. But yeah, like, I don't know, like, we're still some months away from 1.0, which I'm just arbitrarily assuming is going to be in like June or July or something, mostly because, you know, get the kids in time for summer and all that. Makes sense to me. But, you know, like, if I was a marketing person, that's what I would do. But anyway, aside from what Gaming by Gaslight, the marketer, would do, you know, that's just kind of, it sounds like that would be right, you know? And then again, just because something sounds right doesn't mean it is. But anyway, getting back to, like, our actual thing here, like, there's obviously going to be some more balancing, and in fact, Motion Twin, as memory serves, has basically explicitly stated that, like, the next little bit is effectively intended to be mostly, you know, working on getting the balance just right for Dead Cells, which is good. And I think a big part of that would be with, you know, just tweak the numbers on the various weapons a little bit, just so that more weapons feel like you can actually carry them all the way to the boss. Because, don't get me wrong, it's always important to have, like, your support weapons that are, like, used for, like, very specific reasons, like the ice bow, for instance, which exists basically exclusively to help with that all-important crowd control. But it seems like there's a lot of weapons that are intended to serve that whole crowd control role, but, and they do it reasonably well, but at the same time, like, you got acid nerves here. Like, it requires a fair amount of finesse, I would say, in order to, like, hit its critical, compared to some of, like, the dumber weapons, quote-unquote dumber weapons, like the infantry bow here, which all you need to do is, like, stand next to the enemy. Or its polar opposite, the hunter's bow, where all you need to do is keep your distance from the enemy and you're guaranteed a critical. And of course, don't forget that the hunter's bow critical is, like, what, 3 times its regular damage, and is one of the biggest, like, critical damage modifiers, or has one of the biggest critical damage modifiers of all the weapons, if not the biggest. So, yeah. Oh, come on, don't follow me. I haven't even triggered you yet, you dumb elite enemy. Who, oh god. Okay, come on. Yes! Eat that, you dummy. Oh, come on. I mean, I almost managed to kill him single-handedly with just... This is going to take us to the prison depths, which we don't really want to go to on this run. Or on any run where we're not, like, just blazing through the whole thing in, like, 5 seconds. Which almost never happens, of course. I didn't roll through that. Are you kidding me? Come on. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Nope, 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 nope. Gimme. I'm out. I'm out. Don't even care that I didn't get all the cells. I'm out. Not dying here. Not yet. I could leave just now. But I'm not. It's just too simple and straightforward for old Gaslight. Getting a lot of brutality stuff. We've got a really balanced build, which is actually really, really bad. Like, really not good, especially if that whole, like, enemy scaling based on the number of scrolls you have thing that I've been hearing about. I mean, actually, I remember a few episodes back, like, saying how apparently, like, some other fellow YouTuber types have apparently, like, confirmed that's, like, actually what happens, but then I've been hearing, like, some counter stuff saying, oh, no, that's not what actually happens. And that, like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna freeze them. Because we're not powerful enough to actually pull this off. Oh, heck. Please no. Good. Alright, I've got a terrible feeling we're about to die here. But we might not. You never know. I could prove myself wrong. It happens every now and then. You know, it's the old classic broken watch syndrome. Is that really a syndrome? I guess the broken watch scenario where, you know, broken watch still turns out to be right twice a day. I really wonder to myself why I never seem to find the tornado in the shop. Is it actually, like, classified as any of those free categories? The answer is probably yes. It's in there somewhere. I'm just gonna drop the shield, I suppose. So now we've got a ranged weapon and a close-up weapon. We just need something a little bit faster. In order to, you know, get that all-important... Why can I never get... I want the tornado. It's like one of the best weapons in the game. It's like a fast version of the death sphere thing. That would have totally killed me if I'd landed on it. And that would have been just wonderful. And by wonderful, I mean not wonderful at all. And sweet, merciful baby Jeebus. Let's get the heck out of here. And we've got nothing but time on our hands right about now, but... Haha, he died. I don't know what exactly killed him, but he died. And by he, I mean they, and by they, I mean the dragonflies. Good for us, really. Alright, off to the ramparts. Quickity-quick now. And we, of course, get our delightful 2 upgrades here. Here's hoping we actually get a cursed chest right off the bat. Of course, having said that, I'm not sure how confident I am in our current build. Like, just how much survival we have versus tactics. And I've invested too much tactics in to turn this into a survival build. In my opinion, anyway. I mean, I could. But I don't think it would be the right play. Though, maybe it would be. That is not the time door. This is the time door. I know because it looks like the time door. And also because it said time door unlocked when I opened it. Alright. So overall, good stuff going on here. I mean, the only real complaints we have, if you can even really call them complaints, is just that the upper difficulties need to be balanced just a little bit. And I have to believe they will, like, by the time 1.0 rolls around. Nope! Denied! Also denied. You have also been denied. Just denying everyone. I mean, it's much easier that way. Just don't let anyone into the country. Much safer that way. Well, I mean, if you know, want to play it the old paranoid route, which I suppose some people do. Just shut down everything. The classic Madagascar strategy from that one game whose name I can't remember. But I should remember. But I can't. You probably know what I'm talking about. That's like the best way to do something, isn't it? Just assume people know what you're talking about and like offer no clarifications or I probably could have died right there. God, how I hate those magic mics from off camera. God, there's a lot of brain bats here today, aren't there? I just keep trying to kill all the things that keep getting in my way. I mean, that's really worked out pretty well for me so far. Hasn't it? Oh dear. Oh boy, that actually did work out really well for me. I'm proud of myself. I mean, as long as no magic mics show up from off camera to kill me, which has apparently reached like borderline meme levels of ridiculousness at this point anyway, from what I hear. I mean, considering the fact I'm always hearing people talking about getting sniped by off-camera magic mics. Are you kidding me? Why do you keep targeting upwards? I mean, yeah, there's a magic mic there, and killing magic mics should always be a top priority. But sometimes you have to put your priorities elsewhere, don't you? Pretty important stuff, I should think. To be honest with you, that assassin's dagger might have been a wise investment, so the fact that I did not invest in it is a bit of a shame, actually. Oh. But we're holding in there. And is there anyone else? There is. There are some other guys over here who we can kill most handily. Oh, and there's even a free cake for our trouble. I love free cake. Alright, just need to kill 4 more bad guys, and then we are freed of this curse. You know, until we... Oh, hell no. Oh, and wait. Oh my god, are you kidding me? These guys don't even count as... for the sake of getting rid of the curse. That is... bullshit and balderdash, sir. No. Go to hell. No. What was that part about going to hell that you did not understand? You damnable. No. Okay, good. I have not mentioned yet how much I hate you, Magic Mike, but I want you to know that with my last breath from Hell's Heart, I stab at thee. Okay. Listen, Mike, I get it. You've got a job to do. But shooting me from off camera is just not okay. I can't condone that sort of behavior. I mean, I'll turn the other cheek to a lot of stuff, but, you know, that's just bad sportsmanship right there. Just like that's bad sportsmanship. I mean, hitting me like that repeatedly when obviously you're supposed to die. Like a true bad guy. I would have laughed if I'd actually just floated there in the air and then fell to my death. Real Wile E. Coyote moment right there. Which I kind of like the idea of, honestly. Oop. Alright. I mean, we don't have to kill every single enemy. And frankly, it's probably a waste of our time. Also, given the number of survival scrolls we've been getting in this build so far, I'm actually regretting not picking up. This is a food shop, isn't it? Oh dear. My gut says this is going to turn out to be a food shop. Might be a never cursed chest, though. It is a never cursed chest. Trust the gaslight. I am sometimes not wrong. which is not quite the same as sometimes not being right. It's kind of like the worst version of being sometimes right, or sometimes not being right. Oh, it is a cursed chest. Alright, good. In that case, I'm a genius. Bow down and worship me, puny mortals. Not gonna happen, is it? The puny mortals never worship me. I mean, I don't blame them. I'd probably make for a really awful and neglectful god if I were ever to be foolishly entrusted with such oh, go screw yourself. Oh, I did manage to kill something there. That was a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Oh wait, there's bad guys down in this little pit in the ground over there. But there's a lot of shield bros there, so I don't know if I wanna get involved with what they're selling. Yeah, but then again, nope, definitely don't want to get involved in what they're selling. Just take the safe way out up here, and then we'll just kind of leave, because we have wasted enough of everybody's precious, valuable, irreplaceable time. Ah, heck. That's an elite enemy, isn't it? Oh, you're kidding me. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, we gotta get a nice, open, clear space where you can be killed in a very efficient fashion. Okay, there we go. He's at least slowed down, and my slug babies did the rest of the work for us, so no need to further concern ourselves with their welfare. Alright, let's just keep moving. I mean, the bats will follow us into hell, which I guess is good enough. Oh, there we go, finally. It also poisons the victim for the low cost of $48,000 and your firstborn son. And considering the fact that I don't have a firstborn son, that is a price I am willing to pay. You know, because you get off scot-free as long as you never end up having a firstborn son, I suppose. Kinda suck if you ever did, though. I mean, that's all obviously the best way to get out of a deal with the devil. You know, promise the soul of your firstborn son and then just never have children. It's ethical that way. Maybe. It might be ethical. Probably not, though. I wouldn't bet my immortal soul on it, that's for sure. But you could. Though again, wouldn't recommend it. Wow. What's up with all the cursed chests showing up in the Ramparts these days? I mean, most of them show up behind the cell doors, so you got that going for you. I mean, I'm kind of thinking, like, the way the game, like, the meta is right now. Hello. Oh yeah, I can, like, totally beat all this with no risk to myself, simply by relying on the godlike power that is the tornado. God, I love that weapon. I mean, I don't want to say it's like the best skill in the game, because that's probably an honor that goes to the heavy turret, to be honest with you, like in terms of like raw damage numbers. But the tornado is basically like a fast. It's like the rich man's version of the Death Spear, or Death Orb. I keep calling it the Death Spear. It's a Death Orb, isn't it? We might go to the Insufferable Crypt. We'll miss the time door over there, but I mean, like, it moves so fast. It actually can throw enemies' weapons back, or it can throw enemy bombs back at them, which I don't think the Death Spear can do. Like, what's not to love? Also, what was that extra damage I did? Extra damage on a frozen target. Yeah, watch this guy die like a scrub. Did you see that? Did you see the scrub-like levels of dying? It was a sight to behold. Also, we're quite rich right now, so that's, you know, good. Very good indeed. Alright, that takes it. You know what? I think we will, because then we can go to the graveyard. And we haven't been to the graveyard in a while. And the graveyard is usually the happiest place on Earth, as everyone knows, because, you know... Have you ever heard a dead person complain? I haven't. Dead don't complain, man. They just kind of... You know, they They've got their lot in they've got their lot in life, and they just roll with it. It's kind of brave, really, and it's beautiful in its own way. Poetic, even, some might say. Others would say it's kind of morbid to be glorifying the dead in such a fashion, but I would not. Oh dear. Look at that. Thank you, Spinny Top Guy Senior. You know, the guy in the castle who, you know, spins around like a top and... Yeah, you know who he is. I don't need to tell you. Alright. I'm liking this build we've got going here. This is some good stuff right here. The only thing that would make it better would be if I'd actually managed to save the Yogg-Heart. I'm kind of concerned that that door was bleeding when we exploded it. But, you know what? That's a problem and a mystery for another time. So until then, off we go. Fight the Watcher. Go hit up the graveyard. Have some laughs. Maybe even cry a little. This tornado is going to be ridiculously, stupidly overpowered against the, against... Oh, wow, look at that. Gonna be stupidly overpowered against, these guys. These guys being... Alright, wait for it, wait for it. Yeah, stupidly overpowered against the tentacles. Or maybe not, because the tentacles are kind of fast, so they might be able to avoid it. You gonna do something there? Tentacle bro? God, I love that tentacle. Ah, shucks. If only I'd managed to freeze him in time. You know what? We're actually doing God's work right about now. Oop. Let's power that up, make sure that it keeps doing the aforementioned God's work. God, I love the tentacle. Embrace the tentacle. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't embrace the tentacle. Like, look at all the good things the tentacle has brought onto this world. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. He's even been poisoned. Alright, let's rebrand that poison. The tentacle brand tentacle poison. Yeah, it's a tentacle. And if you got a tentacle, you need tentacle brand. Tentacle brand tentacle poison. Oh dear. Oh dear. Beautiful. Gotta slow him down, though. That's the real trick. Alright, fellas. I did... How? How did I not manage to roll? Oh dear. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Or maybe not. I might not die. I might die. I haven't really decided if I'm gonna die yet. Okay, I might not die. Unless... Oh dear. God, that tentacle. Or that tornado. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, and let it rain the ducats. Oh, where do you think you're going, ducat? Ducat, ducat, who's got the ducat? Yeah, we'll go to the graveyard. We haven't been there in a while. That was good. Took a bit too much damage on that fight, but I'm gonna blame it on the slow, explodey weapon that we have. I mean, you know. If you don't have a good excuse, always blame someone else. Which is actually a terrible, terrible life strategy. Don't ever listen to that. Let's see. You know what? Let's get the Death Orb, because they did buff it, didn't they? In recent updates, so we should probably give it a shot. Kind of tempted to give the Electric Whip a shot as well. I mean, the Electric Whip has always done good work for us. Let's see here. We lose a little bit, but we gain a little bit as well. I mean, we gain a little bit in the form of extra tactics, which means we'll be able to kill our foes far more efficiently, especially with the whole tornado thing. Really? 24 minutes in already, huh? This episode's been going on for a while. Just a little bit. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and find ourselves... Oh god. A cursed chest, if and we can. I probably should have killed some of those magic mics, if I'm being 100% honest with you. But since this isn't a cursed chest area, you know, it's not quite as worrisome. I am still going to kill all those magic mics, though, because when we come back, inevitably, possibly, well, maybe not inevitably, but when we come back at some point, possibly, to go and, I hate you so much. Alright, you know what? The Death Orb, 1, they've changed its color. 2, okay, I don't know why I'm killing those guys. I guess the answer is, like with most things, because I can. Oh god, there's an elite Inquisitor around here somewhere. Over the rainbow as I continue to take damage. Okay, okay, do I fight the elite Inquisitor? The answer is... the answer is no, I die for the 3rd time in a row. I'm keeping that, though, mostly. I mean, I'm not happy with the fact that I died, but I'm going to keep that because that was a fun run. And we learned a little bit from it. So anyway, as always, as we stick our head on the chopping block yet again, I would like to say thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button or maybe leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking, and I will see all you in the next video.